Hey, it's me, Brine. Some of you may know me as Herobrine, but if you don't know who I am, here is a little introduction. So before I go diving in heads first, I need to tell you a little backstory. Me and my brother Notch decided to go mining for diamonds one day, and I told Notch that there will be a challenge of who can get them the quickest. He agreed. So here we are in the woods where I ask him the question. Cut forward to when Notch goes into this cave. I personally wanted to let him have his own cave and I have mine. But I thought that there would be no way to keep track of him, so I changed my mind and followed Notch into the same cave. I yelled out to him to allow him to acknowledge my presence, but nothing. He didn't even respond. Jumping forward to the main part of the story of how I came to be now, I finally found diamonds. I was so ecstatic. I mined them instantly, but I wasn't alone.
So, he tells me to hand over the diamond, but I tell him it's not a part of the challenge. He pulled out his sword, and I was full of fear and backed up. We were surrounded by a lava lake. The next thing I know, he just jabs his sword in my eyes, and I'm burning in the lava.
After some time, I awoke in the lava. It didn't hurt anymore, but regardless, I got out and climbed out to the surface. I walked into the woods as I heard someone screaming for help. I followed the cries, and it led me to a baby villager surrounded by zombies. The zombies then walked up to me to attack me, but I hit them with my fist, both going down in one punch. I talked to the baby villager and took it back to the village it belonged in. It ran ahead of me, but I tried to keep up. Eventually, I found the village. I searched for the kid I saved and eventually found him. He said thank you, and I said you are welcome. Then I heard yelling from outside, so I went out to see what was going on. There was a whole pack of villagers who were awaiting me. They asked who I was, and I told them my name. They saw me as a hero amongst the village for saving their youth, hence my nickname, Herobrine. Days went by and praise was given to me, but I felt watched. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt malevolent. Almost like something despised of me, holding a grudge. At some stage I thought this was all a setup, but as time passed, nothing odd seemed to be occurring. That was until one night. One fatal night took place. The impact of whatever hit made me jump out of bed immediately. Walking outside, I couldn't believe my eyes. I walked toward the decaying village, and that was when something caught my eye. Something dark, almost grayish, was walking into the woods. I knew they had something to do with it, so I started chase following close behind them. Unfortunately, that is all I remember from that night. After that, I woke up here at 303's lab, and he gave me a rundown of everything that he experienced. We both thought it would be best to tell everyone the real story of what happened because, well, the story that I've heard more and more lately is that apparently there was a creeper near me and blew up, which apparently the explosion sent me flying into the lava, and Notch couldn't do anything in time to save me, but Entity 303 agrees with my side of the story, and I know damn well what I experienced. There wasn't a creeper. It was my brother, Notch.